Hey guys, we're on the healthcare tour on our way to Washington, D.C., and I want to share some facts with you about Indiana. First, let's talk agriculture, and then second, I want to share with you the impact these Medicaid cuts are going to have on Indiana. Because guys, Indiana is one of the states that's going to be hurt the most by the Medicaid cuts. You can't talk agriculture and farming without talking Indiana. Indiana's agricultural economy is $35.1 billion, making it a powerhouse in the United States. They've got the seventh largest agricultural exporting record in the nation, exporting nearly $7 billion in agricultural products in 2024. It's the ninth largest farming state in the union, and they're ready to pass that on to the next generation. Believe it or not, 90 of 92 counties in Indiana have an FFA chapter dedicated to getting young people involved in future farming and ranching. With that said, the Medicaid cuts are going to have a horrible impact on the state. Indiana has over 180,000 people whose health insurance depends directly on Medicaid funding. And their hospitals, well, the OBBA will cost Indiana an estimated $31 billion over the next decade, the seventh highest total dollar impact across the nation in terms of funding for their hospitals here in the state. Of that, Indiana hospitals are going to lose $12.7 billion with even lower Medicaid reimbursements than they receive today, which is just 57 cents on the dollar, one of the lowest in the country. Listen to this number. 67% of the care provided by hospitals in Indiana is paid for by Medicare and Medicaid, so the impacts are going to be draconian. The bottom line is Indiana is the poster child for Medicaid cuts and the negative impacts they're going to have across this country. That's why we're going to Washington, D.C. That's why we're going to be trying to talk to leadership on both sides of the aisle. That's why we're going to make a little bit of stink while we're there. If you want to support the trip and you want to support the Back 40, you can go to back40action, all spelled out.org, and you can donate at our Act Blue. That's going to allow you to write it off on your taxes because we are a nonprofit. Or for those of you that have asked, you can donate directly through our PayPal. Have a great day, everybody. The next step tomorrow is going to be Ohio, and I've got a special treat for you, so stay tuned.